Okay, let's take a look at the Pieps Micro. Okay, this is the smallest, lightest transceiver on the market. Still 3 antenna digital transceiver, which is really the standard these days. There's nothing less technical than that. Okay, so that's it. It comes in its box. Let's have a look at what's inside. So we get the usual instructions and guarantee, that kind of thing. Some packaging. Okay, and here's the transceiver itself. So like most transceivers these days, you get a choice of the body harness or a pocket lanyard. So at the moment it's attached to the body harness, but you can replace it with that, but you always need to attach the pocket lanyard to you, not just have it in your pocket, but it must be tied to you. Lots of softshell trousers these days have a clip inside the pocket for that very purpose. So that's the lanyard. Okay, and here we have the body harness and transceiver. So the body harness in this case is the shoulder strap, waist belt and this hard plastic case. Now the way it fits in is that you put the bottom in and slide it into the case like that. Okay, so it's a very neat solution. Okay, so this is the harness when it's worn. You've got the shoulder strap here and the waist belt. Okay, normally when you're skiing you can kind of have the transceiver just off to the side there under your rib. Quite a comfortable place, that's where most people have it, or you can wear it higher up in your body, it's all quite adjustable. When you come to use the transceiver, then you just take it out of the case. It's on a bit of bungee here, so should I drop it, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, and I use it like that, and then can just pop it back in the case. The Pieps Micro is quite a funky transceiver. I like the harness and the general layout of it. Okay, so as you can see, it's just got the one battery up the side here, that's to keep the weight down. Okay, and just the one switch. It's got a switch at the bottom and a button at the top. Okay, so we turn the transceiver on just by flicking this switch. It does its normal setup routine, all okay, offers me a group check. Okay, and then by default it goes straight into search mode. So if you didn't have it turned on, it would just, and you get it out your back, turn it on, you go into search mode. Okay, if I put it into the case, okay, it's now beeping and vibrating, and when it's finished, once that light starts flashing, that shows it's transmitting. It's still vibrating, I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, so it's quite interesting, it backs up its audio signals and visual signals with some vibration too. So that's it, as if you'd been wearing it, transmitting in its case. When I want to go into search mode, simply take the transceiver out of the case and it automatically goes into search mode. Okay. The little padlock on the screen shows you the device is locked in search mode. So if it's in the case and you take it out into search mode, it will stay there. So even if I put it back in the case now, it will stay in search mode. And the point of that is that if you want to put your transceiver away to use to shovel or to probe, then you can so without it reverting back into send, for which would confuse the search scenario. That isn't to be confused with auto revert. If this transceiver did not move for a sufficiently long period of time, then the transceiver would go back into transmit mode. But what it's saying is that it won't go back into transmit mode if you put it in the case and continue to walk around. Okay, so if I want to remove the lock, I just hold down the mark button for 3 seconds and then the lock is taken away. Okay, now, once the lock is off, the send and receive switch is actually controlled by this sensor here. So when this sensor is covered, so in the case or in the pocket, the transceiver goes into send mode. Okay, it bleeps and then the light starts to flash over here, showing that it's transmitting. Okay, and it also does a number of vibrations, so you would feel it. Okay, so that's it in my pocket. If I uncover the light, uncover the sensor, there it goes into receive mode, and locked it on receive mode. Okay, so now if I cover it over, nothing happens. Okay, so it's locked onto receive mode as if I was a searcher. So a very interesting transceiver that has that you don't have to tell it when you want it to search or not. Okay, as soon as it comes out into the open, so it's not daylight, but as soon as it detects that that sensor is not covered by either the case or the inside of your pocket, then it says, well, you must want to use it. So it goes into search mode. Because no signal is being received at the moment, then it's got these double dots flashing, which is just doing search mode. So there you go. I haven't moved the transceiver for long enough, so it's now saying, look, I'm going to revert to sending because I'm worried that you are buried yourself. If I move the transceiver around, there you go, move the transceiver around, it's like, okay, you are alive and moving, so therefore I'll carry on doing search. Okay, so a very interesting transceiver with the auto decision making about whether to send or receive. The Pieps Micro also comes with its own app. Okay, so available for Android and iOS. So I can use the app on my telephone to set all the settings in the transceiver, but also to do some quite interesting search training. So in order to activate the Bluetooth, I hold down the flag button while I'm turning on the transceiver. Okay, and there you can see the Bluetooth symbol has come up on the screen. And now I open the app. Okay, device manager, so scan for Bluetooth devices. Okay, and there it is, it's found the new micro, so I'll click on that. Connection via Bluetooth. Okay, look at that, these are new software available, version 2.6. Okay, it's asking me if I'd like to update it or not. So no more sending your transceiver back to us or having out-of-date software. Just open the app and it will automatically check for you. So we'll skip update for now. Okay, so now it's gone into the setting part of the camera. Let me just refocus this a little bit. About that, hold on. Idiot using camera. Hey, right. Okay, so here you've got your settings. Send vibrations, group check, auto on, bit of battery information, registration, that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's all my device settings. Now I can go back to device manager, and here I can then say, okay, fleet manager training. And go to training mode. Okay. Training mode turns the Bluetooth enabled beacon into a configurable transmitter. I can send with the main antenna, I can send with the Y antenna, or I can turn it off so it's not sending at all even though it's on. Okay, the reason for this is what you can do is you can bury a number of transceivers all connected by Bluetooth to this app, and then you can turn them on and off during the search to confuse or make your searcher do certain things. Okay, so it's a very interesting bit of software that allows you to, device setup and remote control. So you can either use it to do a number of your own, to train other people. You've got scenarios, so here you've got a number of prepared scenarios by Pieps. So they show you, probably the most likely things you're going to have to deal with, and they let you train and prepare for those scenarios. And you've also got at the bottom here practical knowledge, so understanding flux lines, field lines, fine search, so really specific training for each point of the search that you might do. So a great bit of backup from Pieps there. And as Black Diamond now own, or the people that own Black Diamond own Pieps, we're going to find the same level of app and training available with the new Black Diamond transceivers, which are essentially Pieps transceivers with different cases. Okay, so it's a really good backup. For years we've been saying that you've got to practice with your transceiver and you've got to get training, but now they're giving you the whole package. The transceiver, updating it, and training you in doing it. So I think that's really, really good. Okay, a couple of other little things. Show you the only other really thing you can do with your Pieps Micro is change the battery. So if I turn it off, okay, and then turn the on-off switch a little bit further, it comes out, and that's it. You've just got that one battery. So easy to change, cheap, never use rechargeables, always use good quality alkaline batteries.